Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing a Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're going to continue on with the Tower of Deception, Stage 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and Hidden Chamber 2. And in case you missed it, I did already do a video for stages 1 through 5, Hidden Chamber 1. And this is using epics only, plus Tulin for the stages, just for fun, because she's new. But honestly, she wasn't even needed, and I didn't even use her in some of those moments. Anyone could have been used, like Brienne, or even Tazira, not even kidding. Calypso, of course, a Hex. But yeah, it was just a good little piercer camp that I was enjoying. Let's go on and just continue the trend and use the same team. So we're going to keep the same team I was using before. This is good because it provides a lot of variety. There's single target damage with Lunaria and Idril, and then of course Talon is a very versatile hero. We've got the AoE damage with Maul and Greed and Mari to control, and all the others bring control. It's just an interesting board. So stage 6 recommends interesting Greed, Iona, Vierna, and okay, Abomination is also an AoE fighter, so I think we're going to need some AoE here as well. And we deal physical or magic damage accordingly. I like how it's like, just check their things and do the things. What? So you could see there's a mixture here of having physical or magic damage reduction. So depending on which enemies are out, you're going to need a little bit of both, but looks like a pretty simple board. So I don't think it's going to be too hard. All right, let's start with her like always, honestly. Why not? Oh, of course I go to the wrong side. Let's go ahead here. We're gonna put her on one side and Maul on the other side. Oh, these are the ones that take less damage from... Okay, that's fine. Can we get a Greed in there? Maybe not in time. So because this is a little bit risky, let's go ahead and put our tank with Oleg, because he's amazing. We're gonna use Idril's ultimate because, again, amazing. And let's go ahead and get our AoE magic damage mage in here, Greed. So he's going to be the one to deal with all these guys once they get here. And we are doing fine. And we're going to use Mari as well to control. So this should be a pretty solid setup. The only problem is my lack of healing. So I don't, again, not even using Tulin. I don't think we need to. But let's make sure we heal those guys. And maybe I'll throw Tulin here somewhere. I don't know. I don't think I even need her. But I kind of want... Oh, we could use her bear form. Forget about the bear form, right? I have her built for not the bear form, though. You have to build her differently depending on which one you want to use it, though. So it's not like you can just switch in between and her... Everything is based on attack all of a sudden. It's just not enough, I don't think, honestly. You just have to change her builds too frequently. Yeah. Oh, so I put... This is the magic damage side. You know what? Let's just throw in Lunaria here, too. She does good boss damage. We've got Mari to control, and yeah. This is a solid little team. I did, again, another one where I definitely didn't need Talon, but... Sorry, I paused when I sneezed. I don't know why I paused, but the battle just finished. It wasn't anything special. A very easy one here. Okay. So let's continue the fight. So this one for stage 7 recommends similar heroes as well. AoE fighters, magic damage, and then a little bit of physical damage. Same thing here. The enemies have a mixture of magic and physical resistance. So I think I'm kind of lacking. No, you know what? It's fine. Because, let me see. I think she's enough, honestly, for the single target magic damage. Once I throw her in there, it's pretty great, right? Okay, so this area looks like we're gonna get hit with first. So if I do this, I can cover a lot of ground because we get the extended range. And then she's covering all of these other areas. I really like to see that. Okay, so let's speed up everything. Let's throw a Mari in here to help. See, Mari facing this way can stop anyone from getting close to the portals on both sides. And then maybe we throw a Lunaria here. Okay. Let's go ahead and blast. You know what? Let's full auto the ultimates because I don't think we need to get that fancy. So let's stall everybody as well. So here, and then we'll try to stall on the other side with another tank. We should just use Talon's bear form for shits and giggles, shouldn't we? The Berserker stance. I love it. She at least does damage in the Berserker stance. You know what? Let's make her turn into a bear because we can. Because we can. Why? That's the answer. Because we can. All right, let me cover more ground with a healer there. Vortex is really great for all of this just because his range is so good. But you could definitely use someone else like, ooh, look at this. Okay. You could use someone else like, I don't know, Pharisee. If we had AoE damage mitigation needs, but you don't really for these. All right, we're going to heal on this side just in case Oleg starts taking some hits. And the good thing here is Nasandi is a piercer, so her range will extend and also cover Talon in her bear form. That's the cool part of these piercer. They get the extended range as a healer. I never thought of it at first. When I was always using piercer comes for everything because Silas, because even just Araka, Lunaria, it doesn't have to be Iovar with his amazing damage. Okay. Oh, I don't have greed in there, bruh. Maybe this is where I get greed involved because we're not doing as much damage. Okay, I'm gonna take out Maul and put in greed because magic damage. There we go. A lot better damage. So Maul's okay. In general, Maul's great, but we did need just a little bit more magic damage here to deal with those big groups of heroes. Another very easy one with a simple team. We're using a mixture of heroes, but look at Lunaria. I feel like people underestimate Lunaria as a DPS. She's really good. I always thought she was terrible because I feel like I heard someone say she was terrible like one time and then believed it. And she's not. She's great. Okay, so again, recommended lineup for stage 8, similar heroes, mixture of physical and magic damage. And all of these have, okay, magic damage immunity to this special Shadowcaster. 100% reduction, so make sure we put, I mean, this is where Idril comes in. This is why Idril is the queen of this kind of content. She can hit everywhere. So, but Lunaria is definitely a secret, okay, I was gonna say, where are we gonna go? Is she only gonna come out here? If that's the case, we can stick her there, I guess. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. I don't know if she's gonna... This is gonna have the one big dude come around, which... So these guys are reduced physical damage, so we want magic damage. Okay, so I think in this case, I could do something like this where we cover multiple areas, or just stick them up here and... this is a debate. Okay. You know what, let's do this, because then he can hit them all, and then if anything else comes around, we're going to have it covered. Lunaria can face here. You know what, Lunaria, again, here. Boom. Let her just take them out pretty quickly with her magic damage. Look how good she does. And then we can slow them as they come around if Lunaria doesn't... Oh, see, Idril is... Okay, that's bad, because then I only have the moments here. So that's not really good enough, but it's going to have to be right now. Kidding, not kidding. Oh boy. Where do we want her? In her bear form? Why not? Let's play with her bear form now. So I definitely need to do some more, have some more magic damage in this team overall. Okay, Vortex covers everybody there. He's so good. And yeah, I definitely could have used some better AoE damage. So we're gonna go like this just to help. And Maul will also bring that defense down, which helps a lot too. So Oleg can help here. I think we're pretty well covered and can let this full YOLO after. Yeah, I'm not even only using one healer. No one is healing Greed, but it seems like Greed is doing enough damage to just kill whatever's coming out of this portal anyway. So it's only Shadowcasters coming from that side. Greed's not doing much then, because they're 100% immune to magic damage. So ideally, I would have put Greed over in the spot where I put Lunaria, because more groups, like these big groups, come out there as well. But yeah, Greed has that. Look at him covering that so well. Luckily, they're not fully immune, I don't think. I think it was just 50%. It didn't say immunity, right? Just reduction. I love it. Yeah, and Talon, again, totally not needed. I really shouldn't even put her in this so I could say epics only, but epics plus Talon. We're just having fun with a new hero once we can get her involved. I don't know that this is exactly her best place to be involved, though. Okay, stage 9. Let's see how we're doing here. Recommended heroes, again, the same. And the map is going to have... Okay, the big armor dude is physical damage immune completely. And then... Oh, magic damage reduced completely. Physical damage... Okay, no, that was 100%. So that was immunity here? Oh, immunity it was. Oh, I totally... Bruh. So yeah, we need to make sure the opposites are there. So the skull dudes and the tanks are very clearly... Alright, so I think I need to change to have some more magic damage because I have so much... Although, no, I think we're okay. We have enough coverage. Mari is there for the control, not the damage, so she can help slow things down if we need to take longer to kill stuff. So let's see what's coming out first and where. So they are immune to alright. So we can let her go here. If she goes here, she covers more ground, so I kind of think we just let that happen. The boss is going to come around and do a circle. And then for here, we're going to let her... You know what? Let's see. They don't attack or move faster when they start going, so let's do that one. I really want Idril to cover a little more ground, though. And we're going to go like this for some magic damage coverage. And then we're going to do the same thing with Maul the opposite way. There we go. So we have physical and magic damage covering our entry to the portals. So if Idril and the others don't clear them quick enough, we have coverage. And then we can literally cover everybody with healing with just Vortex. And we could bring... I don't like this because it's kind of... No, let's do this. Who's... Alright, physical... She's physical damage with her bear form? No, she's magic damage. Wasn't she overall? It's fine. I'm just gonna put a tank there just to be safe. Okay. Greed is definitely doing a good job anyway. Oh yeah, Talon's doing great as well here. I like it. I guess we could slow things down here so that way Talon can take the time to attack in her bear form. At least she does damage in her bear form, but if you want her to be like a tank, you kind of gotta build her like one, right? Now she's kind of being built more just like a fighter with the full attack builds. And Berserker stance, which is cool because she's just like, if she becomes a fighter instead of a tank. Alright, we're full auto, ultimates. I don't think we have anything to worry about. Seems pretty solid to me. I wish we could see the damage people are doing total just overall as the battles are going for all of them and not just like Titanic Ruins. And I guess Abyss 1 has it as well. You think if they add it to one, they could add it to all of them? I don't know. Nothing is ever as simple as it seems, I've learned. All right. There we go. So Talon didn't do too much, neither did Maul though, because they weren't needed, because by the time the enemies came around, you know, there was only so much left after Idril and Lunaria. And I guess Greed took care of them pretty well. But I love that Lunaria is getting a showcase. How many of you probably ignore Lunaria? Alright, stage 10, the boss stage. Clear. Alright, whoa. Team reduced by 4. Increase all enemy units max. Okay. Stage 10. Recommending magic damage and, okay, again, magic and physical mixture. We have, Ludwig. Okay, so during these certain moments, Shield of Immortality, he's immune to physical damage. Shield of Desecration, immune to magic damage. So when he puts up Shield of Immortality, Idril's not helping. And then again, she's fully immune, fully immune. Okay, so it's the same heroes again, just adding Ludwig. Great. This is gonna be an interesting one. I don't have everyone built that I would want to. Alright, for stage 10, I'm deciding to go in with a bit of an OP team instead of the super epics only. Can you do it with epics only? Maybe, but it's hard. And the reason is, for this lineup, you definitely need to put a AoE magic damage dealer on the left side at the top, an AoE physical damage dealer at the right side on the top, and they need to do enough damage to not die instantly. Or you need to have healing like Ezrein that can cover the full board and maybe keep them alive. So this might be a good place for Ezrein to heal one directly, whichever one you place first, and then heal the other one. But by the time that happens, they could be dead. So it's a bit risky. And with the need for specific things, it's definitely quite difficult. And then you need a good boss killer. So Lunaria, I think, would have been good in my boss killer position, so I'm going to leave her in as the magic damage dealer, but we are going to bring in Silas. I just feel like there's other options, obviously, for single target damage, but it's not easy, and I don't think this mode of gameplay should be super easy because it's intended after people have beat all of Gear Raid 19s, so it should start to certainly get harder. So let's just see how we do with a bit of a more OP lineup. Okay, this is one of those cases where I think Volca would play really well to reduce our respawning times because we need to keep switching things. So we're going to start with Hatsa and Greed. Alright, one more quick hit and then pull out Greed. After Hatsa kills that person, pull her out as well. Then we're going to get Torador in here, ready to block. We are going to get Silas here, ready to start doing some damage to this guy. And then we are going to get Nasande to heal. And she's good enough and she stretches across. Definitely want to take advantage of all the damage we can against this boss. And when he switches forms, we'll put in Lunaria. Shield of... Okay, we can just put her in now, get her ready, I guess. And then as the other enemies come in the top, we can't ignore them. We need our AoE DPS again. I think we can ignore these single ones, though. That was the good thing. I think we can ignore the single ones. Or maybe get a chance. Yeah, we don't have enough time to bring them back in. Blast everything. Quick, quick, quick. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Hatsa! Kill faster! Ah! Whew! Okay, so now they're almost dead. We need to pull them back before they die. and let them recharge. And hopefully now we have enough time to kill the boss with just these guys. I don't know. This is an interesting one. Abyssal Breath. If we don't kill them instantly... Oh my gosh. We're not going to be able to respawn in time, are we? Maybe. Alright, quick. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Go. No. We did. We killed the boss in time. If that went through and we didn't kill the boss, he would have pulled up the tentacles again. That is hard. So it's a quirky battle of killing any of the AoE mobs with an AoE DPS. So that's why Hatsa is so recommended for that, for the ones that cannot take, or the ones that only take physical damage that don't take magic damage. But yeah, Silas was really the boss killer. You definitely need a solid boss killer, one for physical, one for magic, when the boss is in the different forms. And holy moly. I was like, I'm not doing this with just epics. Nope. Again, with many hours of frustrating practice, maybe I could have, but sorry guys, I did get a little impatient there. But all right, let's go ahead to Hidden Chamber 2. By the time you guys do all of the stage 19s, you probably have someone or two that are solid boss killers though, so hopefully you can do a similar strategy. Okay, Hidden Chamber 2. Same thing, let's try to do all of this to get all of our rewards. And this one recommends the same. Oh no, don't tell me it's the same. So, okay, it's not Ludovic, luckily, but it is the ones that have... So she's fully resistant to magic, he's fully resistant to physical. This Fallen Archer is new, and then these guys are also the same ones from the run so far. Okay. So I'm gonna take out the team. Okay, no, we're gonna go back to our other team. That's good, that's good. Let's go back to our epics only plus Talon for this one. I hope. Okay, I think this is going to be my team for the Hidden Chamber 2. It is difficult, and we definitely need a balance of magic and physical damage, putting people in, taking them out, all of that fun stuff as needed. And it's a good challenge so far. It took me a while to do this, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know how to feel about that. But we do want tower content to be interesting and challenging, and it doesn't mean you need to beat it all the first day, the first moment. It's probably better that it's not the case, right? So let's use Talon in her bear form as a little ground physical damage dealer. And then we're going to pop her ult when we can, which is going to help kill the girl that's coming around the corner. Okay. So I'm going to up here throw an E-drill. And then at the bottom, we're going to put a Greed or Lunaria. It doesn't really matter. Let's use Lunaria. She's cheaper to place. See how good she is at the physical or magic damage to take out the other physical only ones. And she didn't even take any damage herself. That's a very good start. Okay, so now just being aware of what's coming next. So we see some serious damage being taken by Lunaria, so I'm going to throw a healer on her and see if we can keep her alive. We're also going to pew-pew with E-drill and hope... Okay, then magic damage needs are going to come at the top, and that is where we can throw Greed. Or, you know what, Valk can just sit here and take that. And then she can attack from across with physical damage, so this might be a great combination. Let's let Valk go, except Valk is not covered by a healer. Is she? Oh wait, she is. Barely. Okay, this might be a great setup, honestly. A magic damage fighter facing up to deal with the enemies that come out of that one. And then the physical damage of someone that can stretch across to deal with these ones, or again, a mage. Alright, and it looks like E-drill could honestly use some healing, so unfortunately, I might have to pull her out and swap some stuff, or replace Volca. Maybe we just bring in Volca so E-drill can heal through Volca's passive. Okay, as soon as they start moving, we're definitely gonna pop E-drill. And then we have a lot of stuff going on over here. Oh boy. No, no, no. No, no, no. So what's happening here? What do we need here? Physical damage. Okay, Maul. Oh my gosh. Come on, E-drill. I'm gonna full auto ultimate here. Hoping that we can handle this. There's nowhere else I can place that helps. Oh god, right? No, I can't place the fighter that's gonna help at all. I don't think there's anything here we can do because those all are immune to physical. Oh wait, they're immune to physical. I need magic, bruh. And I play small. It's fine. We're trying to hold on to the last little sliver. Gotta do the opposite. That's funny. Okay, we got it. This was a difficult one. Bruh, can we get him in range of our magic damage dealer though? That would be great. Okay, so he's doing nothing over here. Let's get some magic damage here with Valkyrie. Okay, you really have to be good about the back and forth swapping. Yeah, that was interesting. So having a good magic damage fighter and physical damage fighter, ideally that can also do AoE, is really good for this one as well. That was difficult. Talon did a great job dealing with that bottom side in her bear form. So that was fun to use her. I kind of wanted to have a chance to use Talon, and maybe that was a good example of where she'll be okay. But if you know you're going to use her in her bear form, you probably want to make sure her substats are full of lots of HP and a little defense as well, because mine is pretty squishy. If I remember right, I don't think I purposefully searched for the right substats. But yeah, that is the Tower of Deception stage 10. And Chamber 2 got a lot harder. So I'm happy to see the difficulty progressing, as seeing that there is only 25 total stages. So can I do this whole thing with epics only plus Talon? No, probably not. But that's okay. I don't think we need to. And this game is extremely generous with summoning and getting legendary heroes. And I'm sure you guys are going to do just fine.